Hey mathematicians, today again we're going to be returning to using estimation to check that our answer is reasonable. We've been learning all different kinds of multiplication strategies, and today we are going to be multiplying some really big numbers together and then using estimation to check that our answer is reasonable. So, for example, let's say that we have to multiply a really big number, like 200, well, let's make that a different pen, sorry. 237 times 45. And we need to figure out what that equals. So first, we need to find our exact answer, just like always, and then we are going to estimate to see that our answer is reasonable. So I'm going to divide my whiteboard into two sections and first find my exact answer. So I will put my two numbers on top of each other. And I will do my multiplication step by step. So just like with 2 digits times 2 digits, I'm going to cross out my 4 and just worry about the 5 right now. I'm just going to do 237 times 5. I'll get back to that 4, which is actually a 40, right, in my next step. So first I need to start with 7 times 5, which is 35. Carry my 3. Then I need to do 5 times 3, which is 15, plus the 3 is 18. Carry my 1. And then I need to do 5 times 2, which is 10, plus the 1 I carried is 11. Put my comma in there. Okay, so now that I have done this, I can now move on to the other digit, the 40 in the tens place. Before I do that though, I need to get my problem ready. So I am first going to erase the numbers that I carried and then uncross out my 4. So I just erased all that because I didn't want to get confused in my second step. So I will also use a different color. Now I can cross out my 5, and I'm moving on to my 4. Remember, my 4 is in the tens place, so I'm going to add a 0 on the end because I'm multiplying by 40. Now I can go ahead and do my multiplication. I first need to do 7 times 4, which is 28. Carry my 2. Now I have 4 times 3, which is 12, plus the 2 that I carried is 14. Carry my 1. And then I have 4 times 2, which is 8, plus the 1 I carried is 9. And now I need to add all my numbers together to get my final exact answer. 5 plus 0 is 5. 8 plus 8 is 16. Carry that 1. 4 plus 1 plus 1 is 6. And 9 plus 1 is 10, and add my comma. So there is my exact answer. But just like we've talked about before, how do I know if my answer is reasonable and that it makes sense? When we have big numbers, like in this strategy, we're going to actually round both of our numbers to make our estimate. So let's go ahead and round my numbers. So in my first number, I have 237, and the hundreds place is the largest place value. So 237 rounded to the nearest hundred. What is that closest to, 200 or 300? It's closest to 200. And then I have my 45. So that, since the 4 is the highest place value, I need to round to the nearest 10. 45 is closer to 50 than it is to 40. Then I can use my zeros trick here. I can do 5 times 2, which is 10. And then I will need to add my 1, 2, 3 zeros to the end. 1, 2, 3. So now I need to check, is my answer reasonable? My first answer that I got was 10,665, and the second answer I got was 10,000. Yes, those answers are close together, so I can say that yes, my answer is reasonable and it makes sense.